Soren is very inquisitive, and he has a very, very active imagination. Everything at that time was a blur. I saw that it was a phone call from the radiologist, and I was like, oh, I need to take this. And he just dropped the bomb. I was like, I'm sorry to report, but the biopsy came back positive for Ewing sarcoma, bone cancer. I mean, obviously a 3-year-old doesn't understand the gravity of that word, but eventually, yeah, you have to come around and say, what, you have cancer.
I think we first just said, you know, you have an owie in your arm. The whole mantra around like decorating his room was all about superheroes, and he had superheroes watching over him. We were gonna help get him through this, and they said, what were you looking for in a chemo pal? I said, someone who can do imaginary play with him. The moment Ben would walk in the door, they would be different people, and it would just be a reenactment of some kind of superhuman battle. And I'm sure that the role playing that he did when we were in the hospital was definitely an escape for him.
The whole experience of chemo and doctor visits and surgeries and you name it, it was like a dark tunnel, you know, something that you could lose yourself in the darkness, or you could focus on the fact that you're moving through it and that there's something on the other side. And that first thing that became something on the other side was the wish and the movie.
Hi, Soren. Hi, There was Batman, Robin, Green Lantern, Iron Man, Stormtrooper, Chewbacca, and Wonder Woman, and Batman. Superman.
It started just with meeting him, and right when we met him, we knew that he just had this story to tell, and so we worked with Super Genius to create several characters that he could play with, and we basically were able to build a narrative out of that.
Then I just transformed into a ninja, and I got a sword in my back, and then I just give some of my love to my sister, and then the love brings my sister back to life as of a good guy, and then me and Camilla kill the monster, and I just fall asleep back in my bed.
You know, there was just an energy in the room that I hope he felt and knew that people were behind him. So I was just really excited that people were there to cheer him on in the movie, you know, so he could live that experience of being a hero.
Watching him just soak it all in was priceless. The way this wish kind of comes in and fills in that fantasy of realizing that fantasy playtime was really special. I'm sure to have something that was just an outpouring of attention for a positive like that was probably very transformational for him.
Make you make a wish.